All right, Sean Riley here at the conclusion of Cyber Madness 2023, and with me I have Tony Auckland, Master of Games, and John Giesler, Master of Ceremonies.
There you go.
And I think between the two of you guys, you put in about 450 million hours of work in the last year trying to get this thing rolling. You guys are absolutely critical to everything going on here, and I know there's a huge team behind you, and I could be interviewing 1,500 people right now of all folks who are trying to help move things around the state.
Yeah.
But the two of you are doing some amazing work. What's it feel like being part of an event that is only exists here, that is only being done here, state championship in cybersecurity, only happening in North Dakota, nobody else is doing this, and you're seeing kids who are literally in tears because they're winning. I mean, just amazingly excited. What's it feel to be part of that kind of event?
Well, it's just so much fun. You know, we really enjoy our team and the people that put it together. We both have joked around for years that we play well off each other and enjoy that. But just seeing how happy the kids are whenever you're spot checking with them to go, hey, how's it going? You having a good time? And they're just absolutely love it. You know, absolutely love it. And when they leave, I have a tendency to shake hands and say goodbye, and they just can't wait to come back next year. You know, and almost doubling our numbers from last year really says that. You know, I mean, they loved it, and they're back again.
Yeah, it just feels so gratifying. People that work in state government, we often were called to service, and it feels wonderful to be able to directly connect with the students, the people that are forming the next generation, and to help them find a pathway to the future. So the outcomes of this, some are going to get college scholarships, some of them are going to network with the sponsors and they'll get internships, some of them might be just learning from the curriculum, the things that are going to kind of light that spark that open up those pathways to their future. And being able to be involved in something like that helps us know that the work we do is authentic. It actually has a real outcome where, like the Governor calls us to, we're improving lives, inspiring success, empowering people, all of that. This is the reality of it, and it's just so gratifying to be able to be a part of it.
So it's amazing. I mean, so last year there were 12 teams produced out of the state. This year it's 57 teams in the junior varsity and now varsity as we look at that, right? So 57 teams that the state has produced. So, I mean, it's been a big multiple. And we've actually had to cap some schools saying, guys, we can only support 5 teams per school right now. As this grows, how big do you think it can get?
Well, I can think pretty big, and so I start thinking of what size facility do we need, kind of thing. But it is really amazing to see how many students have signed up, how many schools want to be a part of it, how many even after like registration has passed are still calling us, wondering if they can get in, and the different things that we offer. And keep in mind, this is 1 year. We did it last year. And so a lot of people ask us things like, and all the events you've done with this, and I'm like, the one, and then we built a middle school one out of that, and that was built on the fly as the year went on. And it's been a huge response, just incredible to have that. And all the partners that help us and support us.
When we look at the raw numbers, yeah, we did double between last year and this year, but that doesn't tell the full story because, as you mentioned, we had to cap it. This could have been twice as large already. Yeah. And the students are our best ambassadors. When they go back to their school and they say, well, what did you do last week? And they talk about the fantastic experience they had here and the opportunities, the scholarship money. I mean, a lot of us, we played sports or we're involved in other sorts of things, but the students doing this, real scholarship money, probably a higher ratio of success than those that are involved in other extracurricular activities. They go back and tell people, this is where it's at, and this is the key to our future, and that just drives that word of mouth to bring it here. So you asked how big could this get? I would take that as a challenge. Given the enough resources and opportunity, we could fill the Fargo Dome. Easy. I have no qualms about saying that.
And educationally, they have had extra classes added after doing these kinds of things. And we've had college students who went on from just last year's event tell us because of this, they went into the field.
That's beautiful. So when people ask me that, my simple answer is bigger than basketball. Right? We're going to be bigger than basketball. It's amazing. It's growing. It's moving. The kids are engaged. They're excited. I can't believe how many kids, even the teams that weren't even on the boards really, who were who are like, we're still coming back next year. We're going to play next year. A lot of sophomores this year. A lot of sophomores this year. So even, and even, our new state champions, there's only one senior on the team. All 3 girls on that team are all sophomores. So a lot of group that's coming brand new, really, really engaging. So this has been an amazing event. I want to thank you guys for putting this on. We had the governor come through today, and he wanted to extend that thanks out to everybody here. We had legislators through these last couple of days who are extending their thanks. I mean, you guys are doing something amazing, and I hope we can continue to just explode this up, blow it up, make it bigger, and hopefully get ourselves into a national stage because, hey, Texas, we're coming for you. Mr. Michael Gregg in Texas, we're coming for you next. So, because I made a prediction already that the first national champion in cybersecurity at a high school level is coming from this state. And with you guys leading this, I absolutely believe we're going to get there. So thank you both, and we'll see you next time.
Excellent.
All right. Thank you all.